In this session, I will tell you about a marvelous new machine called a Turboencabulator. The function of this machine is to measure inverse reactive current in unilateral phase detractors with display of percent realization. The operation of a Turboencabulator is based on the principle of power generation by the modal interaction of magnetoreluctance and capacitive directance. The Turboencabulator negates the relative motion of conventional conductors and fluxes. It consists of a base plate of prefabulated amylite surmounted by a malleable logarithmic casing in such a way that the two main spurving bearings are aligned with a pentametric fan. 6 gyro-controlled anagravic marsal vanes are attached to the ambifacient wane shafts to prevent internal precession. Along the top, adjacent to the panodermic semiboloid stator slots, are 47 manestically spaced grouting brushes insulated with glyptyl-impregnated cyanoethylated craft paper bushings. Each one of these feeds into the rotor slipstream via the non-reversible differential Tremec pipes, a 5% solution of remunerative tetraethyl iodohexamine, the specific porosity of which is given by the formula P is equal to 2.25 C sub n times 6 to the 6/7 power, where C is Colomondelli's annular grillage coefficient and N is a diathetical evolute of retrograde temperature phase disposition. The 2 panel meters display inrush current and percent realization. In addition, whenever a Berescent score motion is required, it may be employed with a reciprocating dingle arm to reduce the sinusoidal depleneration in Noether trunnions. Solutions are checked by von viscosimetry techniques. Exhaust orifices receive a standard Blevinometric test, and there is no known Orth effect. In case you missed it earlier, the special technical features of the Turboencabulator are panodermic semiboloid stator slots, panel meters, covers treated with SureStat, which is guaranteed to build up electrostatic charge in less than 1 second, manestically spaced grouting brushes, prefabulated amylite base plate, and a pentametric fan. Standard equipment for the new computer-insensitive catalog number 12538-7G-LC1 are 6 no-blow fuses, which are a registered trademark of Little Gem Fuse Blower Corporation, or a Magnaglass circuit breaker with polycrapylene coated contacts rated 75 amperes Wolfram. Additional accessories which can be ordered are 8 ounces of 5% tetraethyl iodohexamine with 0.01 halogen tracer solution, interelectrode diffusion integrator, non-inductive wound inverse conductance control in a little black box, analog to digital converter with reflected level rotatory BCD output, quintustatic regeneration oscillator with output conductance of 17.8 millimoles. There are some special application notes for use of the Turboencabulator. First, use caution when measuring inverse reactive current. Because of the replenitive flow characteristics of positive ions in unilateral phase detractors, the use of quasi-static regeneration oscillator is recommended, especially if the Turboencabulator is used in explosive atmospheres. Before using for reduction of sinusoidal depleneration, the system should be calibrated with a gyro-controlled sine wave director, the output of which should be of the cathode follower type. It should also be noted that if only cosine wave directors are available, their output must first be fed into a phase inverter with parametric negative time compensators. Additionally, only phase inverters with an output conductance of 17.8 millimos should be employed so as to match the characteristics of the quasi-static regeneration oscillator. Above 750 volts, do not use cage resistors to get within the self-contained rating of the turboencabulator. Do use sequential transformers. See specification HBK 8005. The machine comes with multiple ratings, optionally available in multiples of pi, which is 3.141593, or C, which is 2.71828. If binary or other number-based system ratios are required, contact the factory for availability and pricing. Upon request, goniometric curves are supplied at additional charge for regions wherein the molecular mean free path is between 1.6 and 19.62 angstrom units. Curves relevant to the regions outside the above listed range may be obtained from Torricelli Barometer Works Limited, Torridol, Turboencabulator Department, TTD-3, London, WC1, England. In Canada, addressed requests to Turboencabulators, Canadian Francais Latte, 468, Jean de Quin, in Quebec, 10, PQ. If you're in the United States, contact the Texas Institute of Turboencabulation in Dallas, Texas. The specifications for the turboencabulator are: accuracy, 1% of point; repeatability, 1/4%; drift, less than 3 square feet per hour per month. The wave shape can be sinusoidal, cosinusoidal, tangential, or piposoidal. The only maintenance required is bi-monthly treatment of meter covers with SureStat. The operating environment must be maintained so that the maximum magnetic field does not exceed 15 Mendelsohms. 1 Mendelssohn is 32.6 statterstids. The case material is amulite, and the tremic pipes are of crapalloy, which is a derivative of tungsten cowhide. In these stressing times of technical confibulationary retractability with such concursory constipations as nuts and bolts, this turboencabulator would appear to be the answer to the unilateral phase detractor problem of barescent score motion. I suggest you buy this machine immediately before your competition catches on.